Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, November 27th, 2023. It's approximately 10 o'clock a.m. and I am back again to holler at y'all with another video. I hope everyone is still well since the last time we talked, and I'm glad to be in y'all presence again. I'm thankful that God woke me up and the creek didn't rise. So here I am. Now, it seems as though there are some people having a hard time understanding where I'm coming from when I make my suggestions about how to survive an encounter with the cops, especially if you're black. It's like, whether it be black people, I don't want to say the other words, so whether it be N-words or black people, whoever, people of color have been coming at me like I'm speaking Nigerian or something, or Spanish or whatever, and you speak English. They just can't understand what I'm saying, where I'm coming from, when I tell y'all what to do when it comes to a run-in with a good cop or a bad cop. Either way, the principles that I'm telling you will work either way. It's easier when it's a good cop, but even when it's a bad cop, the stuff I'm telling you to do will get you home to your family. That's the end goal every day. Even if it ain't got nothing to do with running in with the cops, just in life in general, when you leave the house in the morning, your goal is to make it back home safely, no matter what life might throw at you that day. But if life happened to throw at you a run-in with police, I need y'all to know what to do to make it home. That's all I'm trying to tell you. So let me explain it another way. Since the way I've been doing it ain't working. It ain't registering or whatever. It's not getting home. So I'm gonna tell you about a time, right? I was in the back of the police car. I was doing my dirt back in the day. And I'm complying, I'm doing everything the cop telling me to do. But he's still talking to me crazy. He being real rude, real disrespectful, calling me out of my name, trying to push my buttons, right? And I didn't say a word. I just looked at him and just let him talk, let him do it. I'm sitting in the back of the police car. He doing all this, blah, 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 you know, and he being real unprofessional, being a real a-hole as a cop. When he was acting like he was a street dude. He was acting like a criminal, a thug. He was acting like he ain't had no business being a cop. And I'm just sitting there, I still ain't saying a word while he blah, 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 you better, because I'm knowing what he's doing. He want me to buck. He want me to fly up. He already had in mind, I could already see what and who he was. So I continue to just sit there and be quiet. Whatever question you ask me, I answered the question. You know why I did that? Not because I'm a punk, but because the man with the gun wins. The man with the gun wins, no matter who that man is. Cop, robber, Indian, cowboy, gangbanger, store owner, whoever it may be, criminal or law-abiding citizen. The man with the gun wins. Let's exercise a little common sense. Okay? Can I get any simpler than that? Can I get any easier than that? I'm sitting in the back of the police car getting talked to like a little boy. And I didn't do nothing. I ain't let it bother me. I don't know how I learned this, how I get to that point. I guess because I've been breaking the law for so long at that time. I just knew the game. I was taught by some different people about how to survive. I don't know who teaching y'all nowadays, but I was taught by some people how to survive. So maybe that's why I knew, okay, this guy, he trying to get me to act a fool so he can mess me up in here. So I just let him talk. I was looking at him, I was thinking about Bugs Bunny or something. I'm just looking at him and he was just looking at me like, and you know what happened after so long of me just answering his questions? And just, I was yes sir and everything. He was blowed. You know what he ended up doing? Laughing. After all that, he just burst out, started laughing. Not only did he not shoot me or beat my ass, by me sitting there acting so calm, knowing, and he knowing what he doing. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was trying to do. He acted like I had slept with his girlfriend or something, and he caught me. That's how he would treat me. But by me just sitting there and looking at him, yes sir, my name is such and such. My social security number is such and such. My license over there. By me doing that, when he turned his best, he called me everything but a child of God. And I still just looked at him. I ain't riled up at all. You know what he ended up doing? That man started laughing. He started laughing. He said, man, I ain't never seen nobody as calm as you. Is you on weed or something? I'm like, no, I'm just saying, you got the gun, I don't. That's what it is. And he just laughed even harder. He said, you one smart son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. That's what he called me. He said, you one smart son of a bitch. Took me out the back of the police car, so they get the hell out of here. I walked on about my business. Went back, sat on the block, finished selling my dope. I was selling dope. He knew it. Couldn't do nothing. Couldn't catch me. I knew what I was doing. So, therefore, he laughed, called me a smart son of a bitch, let me out the back of the police car. I went, sat on the block. He pulled off. I finished selling my dope. The man with the gun wins. Do not bring a knife to a gunfight. I'm sure y'all heard that before. You got your ass jacked up by the police. They done pulled you over. You at a disadvantage, baby. They got the whole government behind them. Plus the gun. They got the gun and the government on their side. What you got besides your mouth? I'm asking, what else you got? Just a little common sense. Think about it. Just think for a minute. He got a gun. I don't. He got a walkie-talkie that he can call 30 more other motherfuckers just like him. I don't. I call my homeboy, they ain't coming. Man, ain't messing with them police. He called his homeboy, they gonna be there in 10 seconds flat. What you got? Nothing. So it behooves you to let the man with the gun win. Because he gonna win whether you allow him to win or not. It's better for you to let the man with the gun win. Don't have your mama going to court with Ben Crump and Al Sharpton and all them boys trying to get some money because your ass dead. Because you didn't understand that the man with the gun wins. Let me ask you the question. Most people with common sense, it ain't got to be a cop. Say somebody come to rob you, right? They got the gun on you. Are you gonna talk back to that robber? Most people wouldn't, but you real niggas would. But most people with common sense know when a robber come and he got the gun on you and you ain't got no gun, most reasonable thinking people know the man with the gun wins. So when that man tell you to give you his wallet, when he tell you to give him your wallet, give him your chain, give him whatever you got. You're not gonna, I ain't getting your goddamn thing. I ain't did nothing wrong. You ain't finna, no, you gonna get that man whatever the hell he asking for. Cause the man with the gun wins. And that's a robber. He ain't got the government behind him. He ain't got 40, 50 more other folks he can call. They're gonna come running to help him with you. The robber ain't got all that. He in the wrong. And you still gonna do whatever he tell you to do when he got that gun on you. So, with that being said, what makes you think that you got some type of power with a cop? He got a gun, you don't. He got a whole police force behind him, you don't. But you gonna sit there and argue with this guy like you finna make something happen. It ain't gonna happen, baby. But as the old saying goes, common sense ain't so common nowadays. All I'm asking y'all to do is to use a little common sense. When that cop pull up on you, he might be talking crazy as hell, being disrespectful, being a complete a-hole, but he got a gun. Don't forget that. He got a gun. He got a better chance to get away with using his gun than you do, even if you got a gun. You at a disadvantage against a cop that's got a gun because your gun, you ain't got the same rights with your gun at that time that he got with his gun. He can reach for his gun. You can't reach for yours. Even with a permit, a cop pull you over, even if you got a gun, you still at a disadvantage because you can't reach for your gun when a cop is around you. So he still got the advantage over you, even if you got a gun. So the man with the gun, which is that cop, still wins. Pay attention, y'all. Don't use your head for something other than a hat rack, as the old man used to tell me. Your head is supposed to be for something other than to put a hat on. It's something in there called a brain that you're supposed to use to think and how to solve problems. Not create problems. Your brain is supposed to solve problems, not create them. Y'all creating problems. You ain't making that cop be an asshole. He might have been born an asshole. Your only responsibility in that situation is to go home to your family alive. Okay? I'm not gonna keep going over this with y'all. All right? I'm not gonna do that. So if you don't get it this time, just going on and keep getting your ass whooped by the police. That's all I can tell you. If this don't explain it to you like you're a baby, maybe you just need to keep getting your ass whooped by the police and your forehead scrubbed on the cement. I can't tell you no easier than that. If you didn't get it the other few times I tried to explain it, if this don't explain it, ain't nothing else I can tell you. The man with the gun wins.